So I want to talk about a dream that I had. I can't remember everything in absolute detail, but I will do my absolute best to tell you guys exactly what I can remember from that dream.
DMT Infinity.
He's gonna fucking train your brain.
Shout out to DMT Infinity.
This is a collaboration with DMT Infinity.
DMT Infinity.
DMT Infinity. DMT Infinity, you crazy motherfucker. This is our local astronaut. DMT Infinity is our local astronaut. You know, right now, NASA has a couple guys in space, and who cares what they're doing, because DMT Infinity is the real astronaut. This boy is steady blasting off, if you know what I'm saying.
DMT Infinity.
DMT Infinity.
DMT Infinity.
DMT Infinity.
DMT Infinity. DMT Infinity. 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 Infinity.
So the first thing I remember is that I was in this house with a bunch of people, and in the dream I knew who they were. I was very close with all of them. In this reality, I don't know who they were, but I do remember one of those people being Turner. Turner is my best friend, so obviously I know him, but I didn't know, in the dream I knew everyone else there, but in this reality, thinking back on it, I'm like, who the fuck were these people? And then in the backyard, there were a bunch of people dressed up in Scream costumes, in the Ghostface costumes, and they were setting up this like really fucked up torture device. And I remember one of them coming up to me and saying, look, I'm not going to hurt you, but if you say anything about what we're doing, I'm going to gut you like a fucking fish. We're about to murder everybody in this entire neighborhood. So the next thing that happened is that my dream shifts into a completely different scene where I am now on the other side of the house in the front yard, and there are like firefighters and there are police officers, and I remember telling either a firefighter or a police officer, look, Loki, there are some people in the backyard, they're building this really fucked up device and they're about to kill everybody up in the neighborhood. Somebody needs to do something right now. And then the next thing that I know, I'm back up in the house, and there's like a zombie outbreak. But I mean, like, these are some really fucked up zombies. But they were intelligent. Like, these weren't like zombies from The Walking Dead. These were zombies that could run. They were intelligent. If you handed one of them a phone, they would know how to use it. But they were zombies. And just the look of them was completely and utterly disturbing to look at. Like, they were vomiting pus. Their skin was torn to shreds, blood everywhere. I mean, their entire bodies completely fucking mutilated. And they were just running all over the place inside of this house, like, trying to bite people. Because how it worked is that they would bite somebody, and then they would infect somebody with that bite, and it would take an entire month for the person to actually change into a zombie. But the process of them turning into a zombie was very slow and very like really fucked up. Like, the first signs, you wouldn't even notice it, like within the first few hours. Like, it would take a few days, and then like your skin would start like ripping off and like tearing or something like that, and you would start throwing up blood, and like blood would start like tearing down from your face, like all this really fucked up stuff. And then I remember that I found myself in one of the rooms, and I was like, Turner, do you have another gun? And he was like, yeah. I was like, I need one of those, dude. So I got one of the guns from him, and then I remembered that I just went out, and I'm trying to take out as many of these motherfuckers as I possibly can. I'm like, alright, it's time to fuck shit up. And then the next thing that I can remember is that some of the people up in the house were carrying Turner up into the room like he done got bit or something, or like he was dying or something. And I'm like, ah, shit, now I have to do this alone. Fuck, this is all up to me now. So I'm just going around like, alright, you know what, I'm about to take out as many of you motherfuckers as I possibly fucking can. So I'm just unloading on these motherfuckers, and eventually I get into the room where Turner is, and I walk up in there, and he's completely fine. He's like, what's wrong? And I'm just like, dude, I thought you got bit. And he was like, no, I'm perfectly fine. And then I was like, I just got bit. So then somehow that transition into me getting another clip of bullets, and then I go out for, I go outside and I just go down the road. And I remember that there was this other person. He was perfectly fine. No, I'm sorry. There was this group of people, but one of them, just kept looking at me stupid. Like, he wanted to fucking just, jump me or something. And I was like, dude, if you don't get off my fucking ass, I'm going to fucking shoot you, dude. And he was just like, alright, look, I'm sorry. So he backs off, and I'm like, alright, look, shit is going down. There's fucking zombies everywhere. I think that the world is about to go into a fucking apocalypse or something. And then I remembered that I found myself at this other place, and there were these rednecks there or something. And I was trying to talk to them, and then I ended up eventually going back to the house. And the people in the ghost face outfits, I think they were still in the back trying to build the fucking torture device or some shit. And there were still zombies everywhere. But now I'm bit, and I'm like, fuck, I have 30 days until I become one of these things. So I might as well just take out as many of them as I possibly can, and then I'm just gonna blow my fucking brains out. Now, in the dream, it was kind of terrifying, because it was like, fuck, man, this is my last month to be alive. Now all I can really do is just go out in a fucking blaze of glory. But waking up from it, I was like, holy shit, this would make a really cool movie or something. Or this is a really cool idea for a book or an animation or something. So I don't really know what to take away from this dream. I know that there are some people who say that every dream has a lot of meaning to it, but I don't know if that's really the case. I think that some dreams are just amazing sources of inspiration and creativity, and I think that that is what this dream was. And the more that I look back on it, I'm just like, wow, that was actually pretty cool. If I was to fall back into another dream, and I found myself in that dream, and I was aware that I was dreaming, then I would attempt to become lucid in the dream, and I would try and do something. I don't know what I would do. But at this point in time, I think that the first thing that I would do is start doing some Naruto jutsus and shit, Shadow Clone Jutsu, and doing some Shidori on the fucking zombies, and throwing shuriken at them, and maybe summoning some fucking animals and whatnot. But I don't really know what else to take away from the dream. In the dream, it was pretty fucking terrifying. But looking back on it, it was actually pretty fucking cool. But yeah, that was my dream. I do hope that y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all did, leave it a like. Subscribe my channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell notification button to be notified each and every single time that I upload a brand new video. And as always, I'm your host, DMT Infinity. And I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.